Good evening, Capricorn women. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is go on and give you a romance reading that it's going to be valid until the end of this month. I've already shuffled and I've decided to use the Lenormand deck this evening to illustrate your reading as we see here, as illustrated. And as I said, this reading is going to be good for you until the end of this month. Okay. I'm also going to be posting a more holistic reading that would include both, you know, women and men. All right. So let's go on and get started with just looking at your reading and just looking at a few general observations that I'm seeing here. Let's go on and just look at, just look at the suit assessments here. You have a predominance of spades there, Capricorn. So that suggests, that there might be a battle of some sort, or perhaps a lot of bickering, or, even arguing or worrying, or either questioning. Usually they tend to be the mental struggles that may crop up, And keep in mind, Capricorns, that spades kind of require our action or some kind in order to kind of make something right. This can indicate anything from health problems, financials, and or perhaps marital ones, or, quarrels and dissent of many kinds, Capricorn. So, also, sometimes these spades even might suggest that the only thing that you really can do to kind of to move out of the situation that you're feeling that you're in is to kind of accept defeat, or, really walk away and, try to do something else. So what I'm seeing here is a tremendous force of agitation, or perhaps activity or accelerations, because usually Capricorn spades certainly show the last stages of effort before the final result. you know so let's go on and just look at a few combinations that I'm kind of seeing here, for you guys. Okay, let's go on and start with looking at let's compare card 24 to card 29, and that shows that you women are very loving, you're gentle, and you're very passionate. Okay, let's look at 24 and 7. Okay, that shows that there is cheating or something that's going on in your relationship, and it shows a lot of relationship problems and betrayal, and even perhaps deceit. Okay, we also have the 24 card here. Let's combine that to 9, and that shows a happy relationships that usually tends to develop after some struggle, Capricorn. It's a promising level and perhaps a handsome, type individual. Okay, let's look at a few other combinations. We have 20. Let's combine that with card number 24. That shows a communion, or perhaps an engagement of some sort, or perhaps even an engagement party. Okay, we have 20, and let's combine that with 29. And that shows, you're a social person. Okay, let's look at 20 and combine that to 7. That shows troublemakers, and it's more than likely, it seems like it's a woman or something that may be causing havoc, in your relationship. An intruder of some sort. Okay, we have 20, and let's combine that with 9, and we have happiness. Okay, and even if you look at this combination, we have 7 combined with the 29, which is your card, that shows that you're a professional woman. And then with the 9 card, it shows, a potential gift or some sort that may perhaps be forthcoming to you guys. Okay? Let's move right along and just, take a peek, at your reading and just see what other information that we can certainly, glean from your reading. Okay? Starting with the first card there, we have the heart card. Okay? And so what this card is suggesting is that, I'm feeling that despite the betrayal perhaps in your relationship, the heart card here, combined with card 20, it shows that you presently have perhaps multiple partners, or you probably, you're involved in outgoing relationships, or you're kind of, even perhaps you may be considering or have been in somewhat of an open relationship. When you look at the woman card here, it personifies a union of some sorts with that combination. Okay, let's take a peek at, when you look at cards 7 and 9, which of course those are the outcome cards. It shows, Capricorn, a positive turnaround in love, despite the fact that perhaps, as I suggested from the onset, that you may have been feeling betrayed by the snake, which is this card here. but the person might be a bit jealous of you. And as I suggested, there might be lies and another woman that involved, And this card nine, it says that you might need to kind of avoid being materialistic with this person and kind of be natural, or just come across a little bit more natural than what you've kind of been accustomed to doing. Okay, so let's get right along in more in depth into your reading to see if we can get any more details out of here. So the heart card, as I suggested, is the card 24. That is a good omen, Capricorn, for love. It really shows that you may have recently met a very compassionate person. Perhaps a water sign I'm kind of getting, and that's either a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, who's very sensual. And since card 20, falls right there next to it, and that card is a garden. So, and that card is kind of connected with groups and crowds and parties, classes, trainings and etc. and things of that nature. So it may suggest that you may have met this person via this way, through some type of a group activity, And this card says that you might see this person as perhaps spontaneous, Capricorn, fiery, even a party animal it can be. This person could also be potentially an air sign too, and Leo, a Sagittarius, a kind of like an, I'm sorry, I meant like an air type sign, which that would be actually a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Okay? But I'm kind of feeling that, with having the 7 card there, which is, as I suggested, is a snake, following your card, which is your main focus there, it kind of shows, a bit of gossip, or perhaps a, manipulative woman, like I said, suggested in the picture, that could be kind of causing havoc, for you and your relationship. Also, I'm feeling that this card also, the snake card, might also suggest that the person that you've recently met and have been kind of dating may turn out a bit to be a bit manipulative, or you might see the person as being more so a user, or perhaps, even Capricorn, verbally abusive, which makes them, this type of person, usually have the proclivity to cheating or lying, or perhaps stealing, And I'm still getting a strong feeling that it's either a water or an air type temperament, an air type sign. And again, the water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, and the air sign is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. It appears, however, that this disturbance that you're going to be having, it seems to be a bit of a minor disturbance, because your future card bodes well. You have the 9 there, and that's the bouquet card, and therefore bodes well for joy. It kind of represents really an emotional healing. Okay. So Capricorns, this is what I have for you right now. I'm certainly going to be posting another cartomancy type specific cartomancy type specific reading for you shortly following this one. And as with any readings, this reading may not have resonated with everyone, but for whom this reading was meant, I certainly hope that it has provided food for thought. And I certainly look forward to hearing your comments, as well as for those who have yet to subscribe. Please take a moment to go on and subscribe to my channel. And again, I look forward to hearing your comments, and I will be posting another reading for you guys shortly. Thanks a lot for your time, and enjoy your evening.